Hello, good evening. It's very nice to be here. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I couldn't find my phone, still haven't found my phone, so I'm sure I'll find it. You don't need to know about that. So here we are. Thank you very much for being here. Let's start off with this one. Life that maketh all things new, the blooming earth, the thoughts of men, our pilgrim feet, wet with thy dew, in gladness hear the turn again, from hand to hand the greeting flows, from eye to eye the signals run, from heart to heart the bright hope glows, the seekers of the light are one in the freedom of the truth, one in the joy of paths untrod, one in the heart's perennial youth, one in the larger thought of God. One in the freedom of the truth, one in the joy of paths untrod, one in the heart's perennial youth, one in the larger thought of God. The freer step, the fuller breath, the wider eyes as grander view, that sense of life that knows no death, the life that maketh all things new, the life that maketh all things new, the life that maketh all things new. King of love, my shepherd is, whose goodness faileth never. I nothing lack, for I am his, and he is mine forever. Where streams of living water flow, my ransomed soul he leadeth, and where the verdant pastures grow, with food celestial feedeth. Perverse and foolish oft I strayed, but yet in love he sought me, and on his shoulder gently laid, and home rejoicing brought me. Perverse and foolish oft I strayed, but yet in love he sought me, and on his shoulder gently laid, and home rejoicing, and home rejoicing brought me. And so through all the length of days, thy goodness faileth never, Good Shepherd, may I sing thy praise within thy house forever. So through all the length of days, thy goodness faileth never. Good Shepherd, may I sing thy praise within thy house, within thy house, within thy house forever. Love those words. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, this next one is another favourite poem of mine. O Lord, I would delight in thee, which for some reason I have recorded on the Listen for Thy Voice CD, but I think I've recorded it in F major, which is way too high. Why did I do that? So I've realised today that it's much better in C. Well, at least I think it is. We'll give it a go and see what happens. O Lord, I would delight in thee, and on thy care depend, to thee in every trouble flee. My best and my ever friend, when all material streams are dried, thy fullness is the same. May I with this be satisfied. May I with this be satisfied. Glory and glory, glory in thy name. All good where'er it may be found, its source doth find in thee. I must have all things and abound, while God is God to me. Oh, that I had a stronger faith to look within the veil, to credit what my Saviour saith, whose word can never fail. O Lord, I would delight in thee, and on thy care depend, to thee in every trouble flee, my best, my ever friend. When all material streams are dry, thy fullness is the same. May I with this be satisfied. May I with this be satisfied. And glory, and glory, glory in thy name. He that hath made my heaven secure will here all good provide. While Christ is rich, can I be poor? What can I want beside? O God, I cast my care on thee, I triumph and adore. Henceforth my great concern shall be to love and praise thee more. O Lord, I would delight in thee, and on thy care depend, to thee in every trouble flee, my best, my ever friend. When all material streams are dry, thy fullness is the same. May I with this be satisfied. May I with this be satisfied. And glory, and glory, glory in thy name. And glory, and glory, glory in thy name. Here's one that I think I've only sung once throughout these lockdown concerts, I guess they are. I sang this once, only because it's a sort of Christmassy one, so I know we're in the middle of summer really here at the moment, but it's good to remember about Christmas being here all year round. And this is a version of Philip Brooks's poem called O Little Town of Bethlehem. Little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by, yet in thy dark streaks shineth the everlasting light. Hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. morning stars together proclaim the holy birth. Praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. Where charity stands watching, faith holds wide at the door. The dark night wakes, and glory breaks, and Christmas comes once more. How silently, the wondrous gift is given, so God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. Where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. Okay, I've had quite a few requests. I know I put an email out earlier in the week. I think that's in the right order. That's in the right order. It's very difficult to read black music on blue paper. Why did I do that? Bit daft. Okay, it's only there as a crutch, really. This is God is working his purpose out. God is working his purpose out as year succeeds to year. God is working his purpose out, and the time is drawing near. Nearer and nearer draws the time that shall surely be, when the earth shall be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. Then the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. What can we do to work God's work, to prosper and increase the brotherhood of all mankind and the reign of the Prince of Peace? What can we do to hasten the time that shall surely be, when the earth shall be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea? That the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. March we forth in the strength of God, with the banner of Christ unfurled, that the light of the glorious gospel of truth may shine throughout the world. Fight we the fight with sorrow and sin to set their captives free, that the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea, that the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. God is working his purpose out. God is working his purpose out. God is working his purpose out. I'm glad somebody requested that. I like that one. It's not too late either to send in a request if there's a particular one that you would like to hear this evening. And the jury is out really as to whether this is going to be entirely the last one or whether it's not entirely going to be the last one. It's like one of those comeback tours, isn't it? They announce that you're going to do a final tour, and then about 2 months later you decide that you're going to do a comeback tour. So I haven't even gone away yet, so I can't do the comeback yet. But we'll wait and see what works out. I might have a sudden brainwave in the middle of a song, in which case I will let you know. But in the meantime, I'm going to sing one of my favourite texts, Eternal Mind, the potter is, thought the eternal clay. The hand that fashions is divine, his works pass not away. I love this. Eternal mind, the potter is, and thought the eternal clay. The hand that fashions is divine, his works pass not away. Man is the noblest work of God, his beauty, power, and grace. Immortal, perfect as his mind, reflected face to face. God could not make imperfect man. His model infinite, unhallowed thought he could not plan. Love's work and love must fit, life, truth, and love the pattern make. Christ is the perfect heir. The clouds of sense roll back and show the form divinely fair. Truth and love the pattern make. Christ is the perfect heir. The clouds of sense roll back and show the form divinely fair. God's will is done, his kingdom come. The potter's work is plain, the longing to be good and true has brought the light again, and man does stand as God's own child, the image of his love. Let gladness ring from every tongue, and heaven and earth approve. Let gladness ring from every tongue, and heaven and earth approve. Okay. This has been requested by more than one person. This is adapted from Isaiah 43, verse 1, which is about be not afraid. Don't be afraid, for I have set you free. I have called you by your name. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, 'cause you are mine. When you walk through the waters, I'll be with you. You'll never sink beneath the waves. Don't be afraid, for I have set you free. I have called you by your name. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, 'cause you are mine. When the fire is burning all around you, be still, and you'll never be touched by the flames. When trials try to hurt you, I'll be with you. Remember then that I'm right at your side. Remember, you are precious in my eyes. Don't be afraid, for I have set you free. I have called you by your name. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, 'cause you are mine. Don't be afraid, for I have set you free. I have called you by your name. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, 'cause you are mine. I am your father. You are my child. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You are mine. followed by a request number 3. Especially this is called He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got the wood and the waters in his hand. He's got the wood and the waters in his hand. He's got the sun and the moon right there in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got the birds and the bees in his hands. He's got the birds and the bees right there in his hand. He's got the birds and the bees right there in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got you. He's got me. He's got everybody you see right there in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. He's got the whole world right there in his hands. I'm glad somebody asked for that too. Fantastic stuff. Goodness me, it's 20 to 8 already. How did that happen? I have to do this one again. I know I've done it several times before. It's just a very, very simple poem by Fenella Bennett. It's called The Circle of Love. And I've used it so many times. It's very apt just when you need a little bit of centering. And it doesn't matter whether you're 3 or 33, 73, 83, 93 or 103. We're still all in that circle of love. Who's in the circle of love? I'm in that circle of love. You're in the circle of love. God is always here, and we can never fall out of that circle of love. So this is, I'm very grateful for all that Fenella has done for me over the years, and yeah, it's great that her poems, and she just lives on. Who's in the circle of love? I'm in the circle of love. This is the place that I love to be, because right here God is loving me. I'm in the circle of love. I'm in the circle of love. Who's in the circle of love? You're in the circle of love. No hurt, no tears, or sadness here, because God's love is always near. In the circle of love. You're in the circle of love. We're safe in the circle of love. We're safe in the circle of love. God is around, beneath, above. We can never fall out of the arms of love. We're safe in the circle of love. We're safe in the circle of love. Safe in the circle of love. God is beneath, around and above. We can never fall out of the arms of love, for we're safe in the circle of love. We're safe in the circle of love. We're safe in the circle of love. Amazingly, had more requests again for 3 L's for life. So here we go. Lean on the sustaining infinite. Blessings will be yours. Lean not on person, place or thing, or economic laws, but lean upon all blessing God, who will all needs supply, and give to all abundant good that money cannot buy. So lean and let and love. This is the balanced way. It's free. free from self-will, precious stress. It welcomes in God's day. The leaning is so gentle, the letting is so free. Loving is the only way to think and speak and be. Let the healing rain of truth and love, the rain of life divine, be now established within me to show God's clear design of oneness indivisible, of God and me as one, as water is to ocean wave, as a sunbeam is to a sun. So lean and let and love, this is the balanced way. It's free from self-will's precious stress, it welcomes in God's day. The leaning is so gentle, the letting is so free. Loving is the only way to think and speak and be. Love with a heart of tenderness your enemies and friends, however hard this may appear. This quality just meant, for love is God in action, true presence that is felt, a healing and a saving power that will all discord melt. So lean and let and love, this is the balanced way. It's free from self-will, precious stress, it welcomes in God's day. The leaning is so gentle, letting is so free. Loving is the only way to think and speak and be. And loving is the only way to think and speak and be. And loving is the only way to think and speak and be. Okay, this is another one that's been requested by several people. This is one of William Luce's beautiful poems, and it's called In the Secret Place. In the secret place, in the heart of prayer, there is always light shining everywhere. You will learn to love with a gentle grace when you talk with God in the secret place. When you talk with God in the secret place. God is calling you to this world of light, like a mother's voice calling in the night. Leave your broken dreams, drop your load of care at the door of truth, at the gate of prayer. In the secret place, in the heart of prayer, there is always light shining everywhere. You will learn to love with a gentle grace, when you talk with God in the secret place. When you talk with God in the secret place. Bring your childlike faith to his open arms. In that secret place, nothing hurt or harms. You will be at peace, you will know his face, you will know your home in the secret place. In the secret place, in the heart of prayer, there is always light, shining everywhere. You will learn to love with a gentle grace when you talk with God in the secret place. When you talk with God in the secret place. When you talk with God in the secret place. Great. This is another one that has been very popular with everybody out there. So thank you for your comments. Another William Luce, Let No Walls Divide. Can't wait to get into the studio with this one, when we can actually go back into the studio and record with some I'd like some brass on this. I know there's some bands out there that play brass, so I look forward to playing with the Bland boys on this one. Let no wall divide your world. Pull them down today. Take a stranger by the hand and lead him on his way. If he stumbles, help him rise. Heal the hurt and calm the fear inside. Give him kindness, give him love. Give him kindness, give him love. But above it all, let no wall divide us. Let no wall divide. Pray each day as you go through life. Love your neighbor as yourself, let there be no strife. Love can overflow the heart like a rising tide. Let no wall divide our world. Pull them down today. Take a stranger by the hand and lead him on his way. If he stumbles, help him rise. Heal the hurt and calm the fear inside. Give him kindness, give him love. Give him kindness, give him love. But above it all, let no wall divide us. Let no wall divide. Give him kindness, give him love. Give him kindness, give him love. But above it all, let no wall divide us. Let no wall divide. Give him kindness, give him love. Give him kindness, give him love. But above it all, let no wall divide us. Let no wall divide us. Let no wall divide. We're reaching the end, amazingly. How did that happen? Okay, this is another William Lewis. This is the song that amazingly entered the UK Christian music charts. Quite how it got there, I don't really know, but it's great. Thank you for all those people that voted for it. It didn't. I don't think it got up into the top 20 even. So there you are. Never mind. Better luck next time, as they say. But I don't know how many. I don't know how many Christian scientist musicians have had a song in the Christian music charts. So I don't know whether it's the first or whether it isn't. But anyway. So anyway, this is the time to pray. This is the time when the world must pray to see the Father's plan. This is the time to break down each wall and free the suffering man. This is the time to forget the past, to find a better way. This is the time when heart meets heart. This is the time. This is the time to pray. This is the time to be strong and bold, to fight for what is right. This is the time for a song of joy, to end the lonely night. This is the time for clouds of strife to fade and melt away. This is the time to pray. This is the time to pray. This is the time when the world must pray to see the Father's plan. This is the time to break down each wall and free the suffering man. This is the time to forget the past, to find that better way. This is the time when heart meets heart. This is the time. This is your time to pray. This is the time when the streams of hope must overflow the land. This is the time to put all your faith into the Father's hand. This is the time to make war and hate the dreams of yesterday. This is the time to pray. This is the time. This is the time to pray. This is the time when the world must pray to see the Father's plan. This is the time to break down each wall and free the suffering man. This is the time to forget the past, This is the time when heart meets heart. This is the time, yeah, this is the time to pray. This is your time. This is the time to pray. This is the time to pray. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more, which I started a bit late, didn't I? So I shall do a few more. I'm going to do this one here because these words are always very special to me, and it's the words that we say at the end of every Sunday service in the Christian Science Church. 1 John verse 3. Behold, what manner of love. And as growing up in Sunday school, I've always remember thinking we could sing this at the end of church rather than just have it read to us. I think it'd be great if we all sang it. So if you all learn this one, then maybe you can sing this at the end of church. It'd be a great way to finish church. Behold, what a manner of love the Father hath given unto us. Behold, what a manner of love the Father hath given unto us, that we should be called, that we should be called, that we should be called the sons of God. Now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him, for we shall see him, for we shall see him, we shall see him as he is. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath given unto us. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath given unto us, that we should be called, that we should be called, that we should be called the sons of God. Every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. what manner of love the Father hath given unto us. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath given unto us, that we should be called, that we should be called, that we should be called the sons of God. Sorry about that. There was a big bash halfway through that. The clock fell off the piano. I got a bit carried away with the piano playing. Okay. Wonderful. It's been a pleasure to be here again, once again. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I've just got a few thank yous. First of all, to Edwin and Margaret at the UK Christian Science online reading room. It's a great resource for everyone in the UK, but also for anyone in the world, really. They've got some great talks and lectures and things on there, and a bookshop and places you can buy things, and it's great. They're doing really good things. So I'm so happy and grateful that they've supported me with these concerts along the way, and hopefully they will continue to do so when we come back at some stage. Secondly, I have to thank Grant Menzies, who's the godson and the executor of the works of William Luce. I'm so grateful to have been introduced to the works that he has written, and there'll be more things to come. What else can I say? I have to thank my wife for putting up with these concerts every Saturday evening. She has enjoyed them, as has my daughter, so thank you to her, and to my closest family as well. You know who you are. Thank you for your support through this time. It's been amazing. And of course, praise be to God our Father for his infinite wisdom and his unbelievably generous plan for me and for all of us. Even though it's hard to see sometimes, it's all in order. And I was looking at a thing online earlier about being appreciative. Appreciation, if one shows appreciation, it's not necessarily monetary, although that is rather good and nice along the way. Showing appreciation for all the things that have come my way. I'm more than grateful for all the things that I've been learning in this past 15, 16 weeks or whatever it is. And this is something that just one little thing I'd like to read out. Man is genuinely good and appreciative and generous. Give the value, and 99% of folks will respond by valuing what is given. So I'm letting all this music go out to you, and as I have for the last 16 weeks. And I'd just like you to maybe think about that. I'm very grateful for all the people that have donated along the way. I'm very grateful for that. And it means a lot, and it means that I can carry on doing what I'm doing. So if you would like to donate, I'm not very good at selling this kind of thing, but if you would, that would be very appreciated by me. And you can do that one of two ways at www.andrewdbrewis.com, and there's a donate button there, which is very easy to do. You don't need to sign up to anything at all, or you can go to my PayPal page, and I can't remember what that is, but much easier to go to andrewdbrewis.com. What else do I need to say? I need to say I might be back on the 2nd of August, which is a Sunday. It just depending on a few logistical things. The best way is just to keep in touch with my website and the Christian Science Online Reading Room website, and my Facebook page, the Spirituality Music page. Tell all your friends about it, please do, because it's always good to have more listeners along the way. And if you are in any part of the world, there's one. Edwin wanted "Oh Dreamer." Okay, I'm going to have to do two more. Sorry. Any part of the world, particularly America, North America, planning a tour for sometime next year, and it looks like it's beginning to come together. So if you want to be part of that, please email me. Oh yes, I'm going to say one more thing at the end, but in the meantime, I'm going to do this. O dreamer, leave thy dreams for joyful waking. O captive, rise and sing, for you are free. The Christ is here. All dreams of error breaking, unloosing bonds of all captivity. He comes to bless thee on his wings of healing, to banish pain and wipe all tears away. He comes anew to humble hearts revealing the mounting footsteps of the upward way. Love comes to give you joy for desolation, beauty for ashes of the vanished years, for every tear to bring full compensation, to give you confidence, to give you confidence for all your fears. Love comes to call the dumb to joyful singing, the deaf to hear, and the blinded eyes to see. The glorious tidings of salvation bringing. O captive, rise and sing, for you are free. Love comes to bless thee on his wings of healing, to banish pain and wipe all tears away. He comes anew to humble hearts revealing the mounting footsteps of the upward way. O captive, arise, for love has set you free. O captive, arise, for love has set you free. That was especially for Edwin. Thank you, Edwin, very much for everything that you've done. Couldn't have done it without you. And hopefully you'll continue to help me as the autumn comes along. As I say, hopefully I will be here the 4th of August. Just keep abreast of what's going on. And after that, I'm going to be here every Saturday. Every first Saturday of the month. God, blimey, no, I got to do it every Saturday. Imagine what that would be like. The 2nd of August. Oh, it's the 2nd of August, not the 4th of August. Why did I say 4th of August? 2nd of August. Sunday, the 2nd of August. Right, we've got that clear now. Thanks so much. And we're not quite sure what time, but we'll keep you posted. I'm going to stop warbling. Apart from that, will be first Saturday of the month from September onwards. So September, October, November, and December will be there. Thank you so much, people. Okay, this is the last one from me. It's Irish Blessing with extra lyrics by Fenella Bennett's. So Tamsin, thank you very much for letting me use it again. And I couldn't have done any of these concerts, by the way, without you guys out there listening in and sharing the power of love together. And it's a great time to be. I'm actually going to miss it for a while when I'm not going to be doing it. Although I will like the beach when I get there too. Here we go. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. Till we meet again, till we meet again, may love hold you in the palm of his hand. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. Until we meet again, till we meet again, may God hold you, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. Take God's road and walk with courage. Where he leads there is no turning back. Love will shine upon your face, and his truth will gently guide your feet. Till we meet again, till we meet again, love will hold you, love will hold you in the palm of his hands. Till we meet again, till we meet again, love will hold you, love will hold you in the palm of his hands. Love will hold you, love will hold you in the palm of his hands. Love will hold you, love will hold you in the palm of his hands. Thank you so much. Okay, as I say, if you want to donate, www.andrewdbrewis.com. I appreciate you now and in advance, and I appreciate seeing you in the next few weeks. Have a good time, keep safe, and we are all encircled in that circle of love. But until I see you again, may love hold you in the palm of his hand. This is Andrew D. Brewis signing off. Till next time, toodle pip for now.